I'm Dr. Aaminah Verity. I'm a junior doctor from the UK. I'm here with Doctors of the World, working to provide medical care for refugees in camps across Chios Island. Chios Island is one of the islands closest to Turkey. You can see it from the coastline here, just across the way. And people arrive by night in dinghies in order to gain refuge in Europe. So the past 2 days we haven't seen any new arrivals because the weather's just been bad. Once they arrive, there's an organised system of camps to be able to house, provide basic care like food, water, nappies, clothing. And it's in this setting that we can provide medical care. I would say the vast majority of what we're seeing is cough and cold, be that from a 5-month-old all the way through to an 84-year-old. The majority just need reassurance and being told that, it's a virus. But then every now and then we see some very serious chronic illnesses, people who are disabled, people who have high blood sugars because their diabetes is uncontrolled, people who are heavily pregnant.
My wife pregnant.
So pregnant for 5 months, and have you had a scan yet?
Last month.
Okay, in Turkey?
In Syria.
In Syria, okay. And everything was fine?
Everything fine.
And how are you feeling?
دائما دوخة دائما حتى مرتين وقعت اليوم وصلنا كمان ضغطي دائما عم ينزل.
Okay.
When we come, 2 hours in sea, and it's very cold, and she can sit. Okay, I take care, like that, or 2 hours.
On the boat, okay.
لو صار لي كمان شي 3 أيام ما عم بحس بالحركة بالجنين كتير.
She don't feel moving,
Okay.
baby.
For how many days?
2 days ago,
Okay.
3 days ago.
تركنا شغلنا، تركنا كل شي ورانا، بيوتنا، كل شي بنملكه وطلعنا، ما في غير طلعنا بروحنا نحن وأولادنا فقط لا غير. بتمنى سوريا ترجع مثل ما كانت وتنحل مشاكلها كلياتها ونرجع نعيش بسلام.
I can't hear it, but it doesn't mean it's not there. I think because you had 3 days without feeling the baby move, it's worth getting a scan at the hospital. Let me know how it goes, okay?
Thank you.
At the moment, there's a real problem because the borders are closed up in Macedonia. No one's able to get through, so we're getting lots of people accumulating in Chios. There's a permanent clinic here in Suda camp, but there are lots of other areas across the island where refugees accumulate. In those camps, there's no permanent clinic set up, so we've been using the Medibus to be able to provide care in those camps. So we drive around and we provide care wherever it's needed. I saw Ahmed yesterday, who is a young 13-year-old boy who arrived at the Medibus. He's been travelling with his 9 brothers and sisters, mum and dad, from Syria. From birth, he's been disabled because he suffers cerebral palsy with a difficult delivery. And he had a tracheostomy, which he was using from the age of 0 to 3 years of age. I think he has a chest infection that's causing him to be unwell. And his blood pressure is low and his oxygen level is low. And I think they've been traveling for a long time. They probably need maybe 1-2 days just to check everything is okay. They will do some tests, blood tests, maybe put him on some oxygen, see how he is, do an x-ray of the lungs because he's not well.
She said she wants to wait the father to come back.
So we can wait for the father, but I think he should go soon. We'll put him inside. I set up a drip, but he still has to go to hospital. It's not we give him this and it's better, it's because I'm worried about how low his blood pressure is. Okay. He's very sick. He's very sick. He's freezing. Can we put a foil blanket on him as well? Let me get the line in first. I don't know what else to do. The thing is I can't get the line in because he's so cold and he has not got enough fluid at all. He needs to go immediately, really. But we can't force them.
خديهم معي.
Okay.
والله ما بيعرف
Okay. شكرا. So much of what we do is just providing this humanitarian kind of link to being human and just sitting and holding someone's hand and sharing in their grief of what if they've lost someone, or being able to be with them in one of the most vulnerable moments of their life. it's a real privilege. You know, a lot of my friends back home, they say like, oh, do you think you're making a difference? And it's like, well, having a doctor is a normal part of life, and being able to go to someone, even if it's for a cough and a cold, and say, is it anything else more serious? My child has had a fever for 2 days, and being reassured and told, no, it's okay, and giving them that strength to carry on with this journey. Like, I just think it's really important, it's vital really.